I think in dramas the boys are more kinder, more romantic, and Korea, its countries, is much better with technologies, or it's much better than in reality.
But I watched these dramas, and at first I thought, oh, everyone is like this, like, you know, a very romantic, etc. But then once I came to Korea, it's completely different. It's like everyone's, yeah, completely different. No one's romantic.
I think you would like Korean dramas not because they're like, oh, like they're so real, they're like really close to life, but because they would always have a happy ending, because they're so nice and wonderful and they're sort of like a fairy tale. So that's why people love them, not because it's how things are.
One thing that I kind of wanted to see more of in dramas and movies, you see the little kind of small outdoor pubs with the plastic covers that cover it. You know, you see people in the winter going and sitting on the chairs, and those pubs are on the street, like randomly. I was shocked to not see many of them in Korea, like in Seoul. So I'm like, where do they film these, or where are these places? I wanna find one. To be honest, before I came to Korea, I didn't know anything about Korea. So I had no expectations. In terms of stereotype, I guess like many other sort of ignorant foreigners, I couldn't tell the difference between Koreans and non-Koreans. I didn't know about the language, I didn't know what it looked like, anything.
Yeah, one stereotype I had before coming to Korea was the blood type. I thought like they wouldn't, I was quite a social guy. Still in my university, I'm quite social, Korean foreigners, with everybody. So I had this blood like stereo, like they don't make friends with somebody if their blood group is like nobody, none of my female friends and my male friend didn't ask about my blood type till now. So I think it was a bad stereotype.
Roko, and then like Napra, like there are a lot of dope Korean rappers that can definitely hang with American rappers.
Jang Bomjun is classified as K-pop, but I like him.
I do sincerely love BTS.
Oh yeah, my dad is ARMY.
I never went to a K-pop concert, but sometimes on the streets in Hongdae they'll have a random like kind of small K-pop group dancing.
And I did have the chance to go to certain concerts, and even here in Korea I did go to Music Bank one time. I think the vibe and the feeling is really different than when you just see it on your computer.
University 축제, they just come to our university like Psy, Hate, and 여자친구, like these singers, and I just met them in the concerts, and I was like, it's so fun, because all of the Koreans really liked, especially Psy, and it was like 2,000 people, and they just danced and sang together as one, and it was really, really good experience, I think.
Once a year they have this like school festival where they invite like K-pop singers, like bands. EXID, yeah. Back then their songs were really cool, and they invited them, and we all got to watch them and dance.
I don't remember it, but I have met Korean K-pop star. Yeah, but the funny part was I didn't knew he was a K-pop star, and he was like a Korean rap singer. We had this stall in one of our spring festival in the school, and there was one guy with all of the crowd with him, and he was just like passing by, and he talked to me in English, and I also talked to him in English, and everybody was taking picture, and when everybody started picture, for a minute I realized, oh, he might be a K-pop singer.
I remember one of the first Korean dramas I watched was Secret Garden, and I remember it was really funny, and it was like so different from American TV shows. It was like so cute and like so, you know, so innocent and like adorable, and I really like that.
And the first drama I think I liked the most, and it was the first drama I watched. It was Boys Better Flower, and it's for 2009. Yeah, I really like Imino. Yeah, and it's my favorite drama.
So I don't really watch Korean dramas. The only Korean dramas I usually watch are historical dramas. It makes me sound like an old man, but I love Korean history, and they call them sageuk. It's like my favorite genre.
It was super funny because I've been watching it on Netflix. And while you're in Korea, Netflix wouldn't suggest you having English subtitles. It just doesn't have them for no reason. And at first I was like really, really intimidated. And I'm like, oh no, I wouldn't be able to do this. Like there's nothing in English and like it's only on me. And unfortunately, Fayuki has like a really, really original plot. So I had to look up words like demon, fairy, because I didn't know them, and like I was always, what is that? It's like, why would you? Oh, this thing, okay. So it was a really interesting experience.
I think it definitely helped improve my Korean.
I think yes, it just affected me.
Like even while I was like still trying to learn the language, it really helped me a lot because you could actually hear the real conversations that people have.
I think that a lot of like these love-related dramas are very helpful because they have a lot of like everyday life situations in them. So that's definitely helpful because it's not something that you wouldn't understand or you would never use in your real life. It's very like down-to-earth, basic Korean.
So many Korean friends ask me, how did you manage to not be tricked by the different order in Korean language? And I told them, I just never thought that I had to make effort in order to master it. And that's when I realized that maybe because I listened to Korean language and like listened to Korean language in dramas and music, my brain became used to the way that Korean language is patterned and the way that it's structured.
I used to watch K-dramas a lot, but I haven't watched a K-drama in 7 years. So now it's just been like friends or Korean lifestyle, my boyfriend talking to me, or even Korean friends just talking to me. So that's helped me a lot. And I think the Korean used in K-dramas is a lot different than what my boyfriend uses. So.